Horror from Beyond. I'm your horror host, Pepto Dismal, here to discuss the most serious topic in the industry: clowns. While every classic horror film, such as It and Poltergeist, have bolstered lifelong childhood fears of bloodthirsty clowns, I've always been fond of this special breed of over-the-top maniacs. Not to be confused with insane clown posse or juggalos. I am most definitely not down with those Faygo-chugging clowns. Whoop whoop! Instead, we're going to discuss the Irish clown horror comedy that you didn't know you needed: Stitches. Stitches is what we fantasize about when we think of any modern clown: a filthy, chain-smoking, perverted caravan dweller. Stitches knows he's not in the Ronald McDonald category, nor does he try to give you a Happy Meal. He's shamelessly resumed to a life of uninspired, cash-only children's parties that assumedly fund his drug and prostitute habit. Little does Stitches know that the children he despises entertaining will be the death of him, as the world's most careless and stupid mother puts a 12-inch butcher knife blade up in an open dishwasher and then leaves it unattended during a sugar-crazed child's party. He naturally falls onto the butcher's knife and impales himself. In true comedy gold, he's able to unsheath the knife from his skull, covering the birthday boy in an epically over-the-top geyser of blood, before slipping once again and effectively braining himself. Happy fucking birthday, little dude. The world's unluckiest little bastard not only has to shoulder the memory of murdering his own entertainment, but also conveniently lives directly next door to the town cemetery. Little dude watches the lonely clown daytime burial, which is only attended by the ladies that we can safely assume Stitches has previously hired for special services. But when night falls, little dude is drawn to the ominous chants of "no shit, he, ha ha ha," where processions of clowns lead to a mass underground grave. Let me repeat that. Somewhere in Ireland, as we speak, there is a mass underground clown grave. So, in this 5-minute sequence, we are actually introduced to some super interesting, and to my knowledge, truly unique clown lore. In this movie, once every clown becomes established, they are gifted with an egg painted in their image that they keep in their possession until it is paraded in their funeral procession and put in this mass clown grave. Little dude, for some unknown horror movie reason, follows the clown march and is caught spying on their ancient send-off into the underworld. The clowns catch little dude and warn him that if any clown doesn't finish a party, that they will never rest in peace. Flash forward 6 years, and little dude is now teen dude, living in the same house with the same shitty, careless mother, who informs him that she'll be working and out of town during his birthday. But I'm sure nothing interesting is gonna happen because he's only seeing clown flashbacks left and right. So I already definitely love this movie. And so far, all we've seen is one clown death and some weird clown superstition. But what totally sells it for me is 15 minutes in, when we are reintroduced to all the kids that originally went to his murder party, as they're now all perfectly and purposefully high school horror film stereotypes. In typical high school fashion, teen dude with the crippling anxiety disorder wants to have a very small get-together while his dumb mom is out of town. However, as he is battling paranoid hallucinations of a clown tearing off his buddy's dick, his friends convince him to throw care to the wind and have a stereotypical high school birthday rager. There's nothing I appreciate more than a movie's ability to make fun of itself by knowing that it's full of tropes and does it in a nostalgically funny way. It's almost a return of the 90s self-aware teen slashers, but fucking hysterical. As to be expected, teen dude wants a night of no worries, friendly fun, with the height of excitement being the possibility of his longtime crush showing up. Unfortunately, a flyer to the party gets swept up in a ha 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 breeze and lands on the grave of Stitches, effectively inviting him to the festivities. As the beers and catty remarks flow, Stitches rises from the grave and one by one hunts down every shitty teen that was involved in his demise. Honestly, this is where the movie becomes predictable. Drunk hijinks, weed edibles, teen boob close-ups, and foreshadowing dialogue pretty much carries this movie through the end. What's undeniable, though, before you write this off as just another teenage body count flick or just another gimmick film, is that it's super entertaining and genuinely funny. As soon as you relax into the flow of a movie that you feel like you've seen a million times before, Stitches pops out from behind the gutters and engages in an over-the-top, gory, buckets of blood kills. Gorehounds, eat your hearts out, as this movie has plenty of tendon-snapping, meaty, juicy, splashy, squishy, hilarious murders that pays attention to the gooey details that are too frequently overlooked in horror coms. I'm not going to spoil all the moments in which Stitches gets his vengeance, or if Teen Dude is able to pull his shit together, get the girl, and save the party. But what I can tell you is that the Irish have effectually saved the modern horror clown for being perpetually doomed in this shitty American juggalo downward spiral. Red, white, and boo. Thanks so much for tuning in to this webisode of Horror From Beyond. If you're looking to revamp and return the clown to its former gory glory, hit that like and subscribe button below.